What's going on, guys? TallFishermanJ here, and today we are back, you guessed it, with another challenge video. I promise we do regular fishing videos on this channel, but today, as you can tell by the title, we are doing something very, very interesting. Now, today I have with me 3D printed fishing lures. Yes, you heard it right, 3D printed fishing lures. Is this the future? It can be. We do not know yet. Let me just start off by saying how this idea came about. I was talking to a buddy of mine. We were actually talking about car parts. Now, I used to work in the car industry, and we were talking about how now they're actually 3D printing some car parts like intakes and exhausts and stuff like that that go underneath the hood of a car. So in my mind, I'm thinking, how crazy is that? Why can't we do that when it comes to fishing? So I actually did some research, and it is already happening. There are YouTube videos and there are forums and websites where people are creating 3D printed fishing lures. Now again, this is not my original idea. I did not invent the 3D printed fishing lure. It has been done by this design here, which is the Swimbait design, which I'm going to show you more in depth in just a second, was actually invented or created by a gentleman by the username jakejake. That's his username. There is actually a template online that you can go and download this template and actually print it out yourself if you have all the 3D printers and if you have all the equipment. So today I am taking this out on the water. Now this is a Swimbait design. Obviously you can see it has links here that it links up about 4 or 5 spots, and it moves just like a fish in the water. Now I know you guys are wondering, well, I gotta see that thing move. I have to see it in the water. What kind of action does it have? It's made out of plastic, and it actually has BBs inside to give a more rattling sound. So, when I first got these, I was very skeptical. It was just a piece of plastic. There was no hooks. There was nothing on it. It was literally just this. And I was wondering what this is gonna look like in the water. So I went out and I actually got some underwater footage of the action of these things. So check it out. So that is it underwater. It works phenomenal. Very, very surprised for the action of these little pieces of plastic, how well they move in the water. If you reel them in fast, you can kind of use them subsurface. If you let them sink and slow roll it, it'll stay about 4 or 5 feet underwater, and they'll even suspend. I mean, these things are actually, I'm not really sure the material that is used to make this, but it's pretty legit. So I went ahead and I got 2 of them. One of them is plain. One of them I actually retrofitted these treble hooks on there, and I tried to make it as strong as possible so if or when I hook up with a fish, it doesn't get ripped out. So as you can see here, these are on pretty tight. I melted them in. They're really, really strong. I don't think I'm gonna have any kind of trouble reeling in a fish. We're gonna go ahead and take these on the water. Now I may go ahead and paint this white to make it more of like a shad looking color, but we're gonna go out, get on the water, see if we can slay some bass, some peacocks, some snakeheads, really anything that'll hit this lure. I have good intentions with this thing. I think it's gonna catch some fish. Let's get out there and see what happens. All right, guys, we are out here on location. As you guys can see, I painted this a little bit. Now, I painted it white with a little bit of accents on it, just so it looks a bit more realistic to try and get these fish. Now, this is a challenge. I do not know if we're gonna get anything today. Hopefully we do get a couple fish. This thing really does move pretty realistically in the water, as you guys saw earlier. So we're gonna try our best. Let's see what we can pull out of here. This thing moves so nice. Oh my God. Oh my gosh, we go. No, oh my God. First catch, are you kidding me? Yes, peacock bass on the 3D printed lure. Oh my gosh, holy crap, yes. Oh my God, you guys don't know how excited I am. I did not expect to catch a fish on this today. You guys have no idea. Oh my God. It's 3D printed fishing lure, first catch. It's always a peacock bass, I swear. These peacock bass are always the first ones to get caught on these challenges. Oh my God. It's not a giant, but we will definitely take this. Woo! Wow, that's awesome. I cannot believe that. And he stood on, those hooks are in there perfect. Man. All right, we're gonna let this guy go. Thank you, buddy, for being the very first 3D printed fishing lure catch for me. Here you go. Here you go. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. We got another one, guys. Oh my gosh, bigger peacock. Bigger freaking peacock on the 3D lure. Look at that, you guys. Oh my gosh, this thing is a beast. Are you kidding me? Oh my God, that was like 2 casts after the last one. You gotta be kidding me right now. This 3D printed lure is the sauce. And look how well these hooks are holding up in this plastic. I'm really surprised. This material is holding up really well. Let me get this guy off the hook. It's number 2. This 3D printed lure is working better than I was expecting. I told you guys just now, I don't know if we were gonna catch anything, but holy crap, look at this. An even bigger peacock bass. Maybe it's the color, I don't know, or the way it moves, but these peacock bass are just crushing it. Ready to go back. You ready, bud? Yes, you are. Woo. I snagged one of these plecos on the way in. These things are weird. They look like dragons. They're literally just dragonfish. Not what we're after, but I'd say one of the most interesting looking fish. Their skin is like, it's like armor. It's really weird. They look like a dragon. Snagged this guy coming in, but not what we want. Not what we want. It's been a while since those peacock bass. Trying to get a hit, just working the banks. They're not biting. I'm not, just slow rolling. I'm not really sure why they're not biting, but we're trying. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. What the heck is this? What the? Oh, it's a largie. Oh my God, first freaking largemouth. Look at this. What? Oh my God, he engulfed it. Are you kidding me? Jesus, this is not a bad size one too, you guys. I'd say like I don't know, 1.5 pounds. Oh my gosh, I was not expecting that. Look at that. He went tail first on this thing. Holy crap. Wow, barely hooked. First largemouth bass on the 3D printed Swimbait. My gosh, this thing is just like surprising me to all kinds of levels. I mean, I was not expecting to catch any fish. I got 2 peacocks and a largemouth, pretty decent size at that. Look at this. Oh my gosh, we're gonna let him go. Hopefully get some more. Highly doubt it. I don't know. I think I'm on a lucky streak, but There he goes. We have actually switched spots. Now, the last spot I was at did very, very well, but the bite kind of died down. So what I did was I switched spots to this little pond here, and I actually switched lures. Now, I had the green one that I painted white, as you guys saw, but I also got another one made, and it is all yellow, and I haven't painted this. We're gonna use this and finish up the day with this lure right here. Let's do it. Oh my God. Oh my God, are you kidding me? This guy hit it right at the bank. What? I guess the switch up was worth it. Literally, probably like the second cast in. Oh my God. Literally just told you guys I wanted to switch it up so I can go for kind of like a chartreuse look, like a chartreuse shad. This guy crushed it. Haven't been here for too long. I'm digging these 3D printed fishing lures. I'm not even kidding. I say this a lot when I'm joking, when I'm doing these challenges, that like what I'm using, I'll use every day. But this is something that I will truly keep in my tackle box. I'm gonna use these things. They work. I mean, legitimately, they work. All right, guys, my time is up for this challenge. Now, we did really, really good today. I am ending the day off here. We caught 2 decent peacocks, some largemouth bass, and I got a catfish, but on accident. But overall, today was incredible. As always, I always underestimate how I'm gonna do for the day, and I did pretty damn well. Was not expecting to do that well. This moves really, really lifelike in the water. I mean, it looks just like a fish. It swims like a really expensive swim bait that you would buy at like Bass Pro or Cabela's or anything like that. So it worked out really, really well. The fish tended to want to strike it as it was running past their face. I had a bass hit it right at the bank. I mean, they obviously reacted to it as if it were a real fish, which is what obviously you want to do when you're fishing with a lure. Another thing, guys, if you want to make these on your own and you have a 3D printer, if you know somebody with a 3D printer, do not forget that the template for this lure is in the description below. I will leave a link in the description where you can get the template for this, download it, and if you have a 3D printer, you can do it yourself. I am signing out as of right now. I would say this challenge is complete. If you guys enjoyed the video, please give it a big thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. It lets me know that you guys enjoy the content that I am creating for you. As always, everyone, thank you so much for watching, liking, commenting, and subscribing, and I will see you later.